Yeah, and they try to peer into these different galaxies. Um, it's so far away. And I'm just speaking right now. I'm speaking about there can't be two. There's only one. This and when it went into there's a beginning. We all know that if anything you've witnessed, it all had a beginning, but we don't know if there's an ending. There's a place where all this and I do truly believe that some people's minds can think, or it can go to that place. They think so deeply to where in an instant, because their mind understands that this is just one place. Yeah, okay, if I want to receive something from that, well, I know where to go. This intuit, like how birds know how to fly in certain directions. Some people's minds already know where to go, to where to point their being. There can't be two of anything. There is a place where all reality atoms, or atoms, they constantly move, right? There's a place where they all stand still, and that's the place where we all exist. So I'm just thinking about I was listening to this acting book, Stella Adler and Walt Whitman, and she mentioned this guy. He wrote The Prophet. I don't want to butcher his name, but yeah, just look it up, The Prophet. And yeah, what we are all saying, and it's just like I wish I could sit down and talk to all three of them, because I don't come across people who think in this way, and to where me it's common. But when I hear like them say it, I'm like, it I didn't you don't know it's a thing. You don't you have I had no clue. I have no clue. Oh, this is a thing? This isn't just common knowledge. No, it's not common for everybody. One would think that it was common, but even the people that Stella Adler is teaching in her classes, they can't grasp that. And I think it's because their minds haven't gotten that deep. Their minds haven't reached that place that I'm speaking about right now, where we all exist, where it knows where to go. There can't be two. I'm going back and forth. This is what I'm saying. But it all connects, because there can't be two of anything. There's only. This is why I said there's a beginning, and there's an end. But be careful, because there might not be an end. So if there might not be an end, does the end exist? It doesn't. It goes on and on to infinity. And that is how I know that there is a place where everything stops, but the world keeps moving. I can see it all around us. We are the same. We are that place. Everything around us is that place. So the real question that we should be asking is, what is it that is moving? You see what I'm saying? What is that? And to go back to the prophet, it tripped me out, because she said to preface it, go and read his works. And I'm like, how do I understand this lady so much? I wish, if she was still alive, she died in 1992. I wish I could go and talk to her, because I'm like, how do I understand exactly what you're talking about right now? And in every single way. So go into the prophet. She says go read it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll go check it out. He's talking about basically we're like archers in his bow, and archers, when picture it is, you have a child, and you raise this child, and it touches along the lines. I'm going to preface this and summarize it in the best way I can right now. But you have this child, and when you have this child, you don't force the child to do anything. You can like a arrow. All you can do is best prepare that arrow to end up in hitting that target. That target, it has to hit that target. So what do? You adjust your posture. You done it. This is muscle memory at this point. You pull that arrow back. Maybe you keep an eye open. You keep one eye open. You keep one eye closed, or you keep both of them open. You pull that arrow back, line it up, and on that exhale, there's a reason why you do it on exhale. You let that arrow go. What you don't do is, once that arrow goes, you don't fucking run along beside it. You let it go, because you've already prepared this arrow. You predetermined that shot. You don't have to go and chase the arrow at light fucking speed or however fast you're moving to go put it on the bullseye. It was already predetermined. This is what this guy was talking about in the prophet. And I think about this so often. I'm like, other people think about this? Who are these people? And so earlier, I'm gonna keep talking about this. So, I mean, honestly, that's basically it with the prophet. It's like, oh wow, okay, yeah, I 100% see. But he's not talking about a child and a parent, or you and a mentor and a mentee. He's talking about the universe doing that. The universe lined up an arrow from the start, and it has a target, right? So this arrow is what we call, what I was saying. What is that? What is our arrow? The reality that's moving, because the atoms are just, they are constantly moving, because they're trying. I feel like they are trying to get to that perfect position, but I don't think that's what the arrow is in terms of what I'm talking about. The arrow. So when you let that arrow go and it gets past its target, right? I think the target is the atom, that place where everything stands still. That's the target, right? Okay, but it goes through, and it keeps going, because truly, we don't have a direction. we have a place where we need to be. We have a place where we should be. How we get there is completely random. You can do it in multiple ways. There's probably an infinite amount of ways you can do anything in terms of like going in a direction in life. You want to be a lawyer, you can go to any college you want to. Shit, you can go and buy a book from Amazon and learn about how to become a lawyer and become a lawyer that way, and then go take a test. You can grow up in a household where your dad was a lawyer and all he did was talk about law and about this book. And when you get to college, by the time you get to college, I know about all this. Part 91 of this, I can take the exam right now. A month of studying. I have it like that. So, Walt Whitman said, and the same thing that she was saying, and the same thing that I've thought. And a lot of the times I make myself smaller. I make myself smaller to exist in this world confinement. You confine yourself. Conform. People conform. The world wants you to conform. You gotta conform. Maybe it's good because you need that. You need to conform. That is the lining up of the shot. You have to conform within. You can't just like be fucking everywhere. You have to conform within and know what direction you want to go. Not you'll be an atom, just moving constantly. This lighting is really bad. I don't really have good lighting at all, but Walt Whitman said, I am large. I think it's something along, do I contradict myself? I am large. I contain multitudes. These multitudes, these are what I'm talking about right now. 100% what I'm talking about. Now, what's in between that? That's the question. That's we all share something very similar to what I'm talking about right now. I think thoughts are in between that. Maybe what keeps that arrow going is because somewhere you pictured that arrow, or the universe pictured, when it gets past its target, I think you should just keep going. It thought that. That's what it's. We think. We don't know where they come from. Where did this thought come from? Huh? Our thoughts have gone past that target along with reality. And it is what, and maybe this just kind of occurred to me. Honestly, I feel like it didn't just occur to me. I've known it. You know what I mean? I've known it. The thoughts are what keep. See, this is about to trip you guys out. The thoughts are what keeps the universe moving. It keeps us moving. We have to keep thinking. To be an actor instead of Stella Adler's mindset. Never met this woman, never talked to her, but from hearing her talk, I've never. I don't even want to say never. It's happened before. Some people are just on the same. They have the same wave of thought. I understand what she's saying, and it's truly amazing. I'm like, how do these people are a lot of ways. One, they were thinking about this then, because honestly, I would have been too. Any time. There's people from a million, from fucking, I mean, not a million, but who knows? Maybe a million. Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, people from many years ago, before Christ. But I just mean BC. If you don't believe in Christ or whatever, I don't care. You believe what you want to believe. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I truly understand in the terms of Stella Adler. She's saying you have to be as deep. You have to be able to go to that place, not because you went there, but because you are always there. You never left. You can't possibly leave. What you can do is, while you're there, is this. Oh, what do you want me to see? You want me to see a bird? Oh yeah. I see a thing with wings. It has a head and feathers. Oh, it's cute. It's cute. No. Fucking, excuse me. See the bird. It's right there in front of you. It's right there. See see an arrow. Grab that arrow. Good fucking luck. Oh, see the arrow. Grab the arrow. I got an arrow.